Hi everyone, Dr. Cary, your Q here. Welcome to today's recording where I'm going to show you how to use the Carb Manager app. And I have the desktop version up here, but you can easily use this on your phone as well. And it's a great tool to be able to get in good shape and track your progress as far as your eating habits go. So you just have to go to carbmanager.com and you'll be able to uh, get this screen to come up. And on this screen, you're going to see uh, a join for free on the top right corner. And that's where you want to join, enter your details and join the Carb Manager uh, app family. And then you'll have a login and a password. And so then once you get into that, what you're going to see is this screen where you're going to be able to enter your details. And here I've got just showing you yesterday's numbers and then the day before on Friday. So I'm going to go back to today and I'm going to enter what I ate today. And we're going to start with looking at how this breaks down. It breaks down into breakfast and lunch and dinner, and then there's some snacks below that. There's the daily log, there's goals, meals, and a way to connect to other people. You'll see your daily goal in the middle, and then you'll see your weekly goal over on the right hand side. And then if you go down, you'll see intermittent fasting. So if you're doing intermittent fasting, you can pre-program this so that you have a window of 16 hours of fasting and 8 hours of eating. And here I'm 10 minutes into my window. Then there's how much water you drank. I've drank 3 cups so far, so I entered that. And I'm going to enter my breakfast. It's not truly breakfast because I'm fasting till 11, but just for illustration, I'm going to go back and enter the noon tablet that I had, which is an electrolyte tablet. And I'm just going to find the right version of it here. It's only one tab, so it's going to be the second one down, which is the Noon Sports Citrus tab, but there's a number of different options here. All I ask you to do is on the first time you're entering a food, make sure that the nutritional composition matches what's on the label. And if you're scanning the product using the UPC code, still verify that that's the right description and then use that description again. So sometimes these numbers are wrong and you want to make sure you have the right information. So just compare it to the nutritional label on your product. And then the other thing I had was a coffee, and I had actually 2 black coffees, so 24 ounces. And I like to go in grams, but here I'm illustrating ounces. So for breakfast, 24 fluid ounces of black coffee. Okay. And it's going to give me the breakdown, carbs, protein, and fat, and the calories. And the next thing I'm going to go to is my lunch. So today I had a smoothie for lunch. So I usually break my fast, and it's a smoothie that basically I put together here on Carb Manager. So I can just enter it in one click. Excuse me. So I can enter a basic smoothie. And if I add anything to it, I can enter those ingredients in addition to this. So I'm just putting basic smoothie in, and then I added some water to my smoothie. So I want to make sure I track my water too. And that's going to be on the right-hand side. And so 2 extra glasses of water. And it gives me the nutritional breakdown in carbs, protein, and fat, and total calories. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is add snack because I have an appetizer before dinner and I usually eat around 4 o'clock. So here I'm going to type in lunch meat because I had an assortment of different cold cuts. And I'm going to try and find the cold cuts that I actually ate. Okay, so I'm kind of going to go through the list here, try and find my cold cuts. If I can't find them, I'm going to specifically enter something like salami. And when I enter salami, I'll be able to find the description that matches mine and then adjust the amount. So I'm going to go in grams and I have a digital scale. I'd highly recommend you get a digital scale. And then you can type in how many grams of salami you had. So 30 grams. And I'm going to add that. And then I'm going to type in some cheese that I ate. So I had some cheese, I had some soft cheese and hard cheese. The blue cheese is the closest to it. So I'm going to go ahead and type in how much I had. I'm going to go to 30 grams of blue cheese. And then I had 30 grams of hard cheese as well. So 30 of each. And yeah, the other one was cheddar cheese that I had. So I'm going to enter cheddar cheese and adjust the amount. And just again, compare it to your label because you want to make sure it's the right product. So here I'm going to go down to 30 grams of this cheese, and I'm going to make sure the fractional component is correct. And then I'm going to add that. So now we've got the meat that I had, the 2 different cheeses that I had, and then I had some hummus as well. So the hummus is just a basic hummus like this one, and 35 grams. That's how much I had, and then I'm going to enter that. So that's snack 1, which is my appetizer before my meal, usually around 4 o'clock. I had some red wine with this, so 100 milliliters of red wine. So I'm going to put that in as well. And then I'm just going to take a look and make sure that I've got everything in there. Add a couple glasses of water to it that I have with each meal. And what it shows me is I had 8.4 net carbs in this snack, 19.8 grams of protein, 34.5 grams of fat, and 510 total calories. So on budget there, a little light on the protein and carbs, heavy on the fat in that appetizer. And that'll go towards my goals for the day. And then the next thing is dinner. So for dinner, what I had was chicken for dinner, and I had just regular chicken. It was organic actually, so but that won't affect the nutritional component of it. So I'm going to put in 75 grams of chicken, and then I had coleslaw with that. And so I'm going to put in 30 grams of coleslaw that I had with that. So that gets entered, and that was my dinner. Okay, so I'm just going to look at that, and a couple cups of water with dinner. And then I'm going to go down to finally dessert. And for dessert, what I had was some oh yeah, I had some walnuts with the coleslaw as a variation. So you can easily add in walnuts into your salad and just add that in. It's got some calories, but healthy fat in it. So that kind of boosted up my numbers a bit. And then for a snack or dessert, what I had was dark chocolate. And the dark chocolate was around 72% dark chocolate. So I'm just going to scroll down and find that. And it was organic, so I'll put that in. And 15 grams of that. But it's important to limit chocolate because it does have some sugar. So it'll tell you at the top under the food if you should be careful of that if you're on the keto diet. And I did lose quite a bit of weight this year on the keto diet, so I still use some of the principles. Had a couple cups of water with dessert. And after my meal, came in around 1,300 total calories out of 1,671. I want to be around 1,500 right now. The net carbs were low, proteins were a bit low, but the fat was high. And fat has more calories per gram than the other foods. And that was my day. I'm going to click on I'm done logging today. And basically, it's going to let me know that I did a good job. And that's how you use the Carb Manager desktop app. You can use it on your phone as well.